And we are back now with you here at the KFYR Plus news desk at the bottom of the hour. And after major disasters, it is unfortunately common to see an increase in fraudulent schemes as scammers seek to now take advantage of the charitable public as well as the victims. With the catastrophic events that are more prevalent across the country, 1 month anniversary of the Texas floods serves as a reminder to the public to be aware of and guard against some of these fraud schemes. Joining me right now is Blythe Figarelli, who leads USAA Federal Savings Bank to work to inform and safeguard members from new and emerging forms of fraud. Welcome to the news desk, Ms. Figarelli.
Thank you for having me.
You got it. So why do major disasters often lead to a spike in fraudulent activities?
Well, after something like the floods in Texas or really any disaster across the country, people are focused on helping and rebuilding because that's what we do in our communities. But unfortunately, scammers see those as really an opportunity for them. They know emotions are high, things can move quickly. So in the days and the weeks after disaster, we do see an uptick in scammers impersonating trusted organizations and offering help that sounds legitimate, but it's really not. The two big ones to watch for are charity scams and then also contractor scams.
How do these scams begin? What are the red flags that people should be looking out for?
Well, the tricky thing about scams is they really can take on a lot of different forms, but the tactics behind them are typically the same. One of the biggest red flags that we would see is unexpected contact, and that could be a phone call, a message on social media, or even someone showing up at your door. And if you pair that with urgency, so someone pressuring you to act right away or a request for an unusual form of payment, like a wire transfer or gift card, that's really your cue to pause. When those signs are showing up, just take a step back, verify who you're dealing with before moving forward.
How can someone verify that whether a charity is legitimate before making that donation?
Well, there's certainly a lot of good, great local and national organizations doing meaningful work out there, whether it's providing food, shelter, rebuilding. Just take a minute to do a little research and choose a charity that feels right to you. There are resources that are available to help evaluate charities based on their impact, transparency, and their financial health. But the key really is to make sure that you pause and you do that research, especially if you feel rushed or emotional, because that's exactly the moment that the scammers are hoping for.
Are there specific platforms or websites that people should use or maybe even avoid when donating after a disaster?
Again, I think what we would always tell people is just remember the acronym STOP. Stay cautious, take your time, only trust verified sources, and protect your information. A little bit of research, taking that extra moment to just do that extra due diligence and check things out can really save a lot of stress down the road.
Do the victims have any legal recourse from a scam at all?
Well, that really depends on the scam itself. What I would say is if you've already sent money, it's important to act quickly. You want to call your bank or your credit card company right away because you might still be able to stop the payment or at least get guidance on what to do next. And it's always important, remember, if you're hiring a contractor, to make sure that you are doing your due diligence there as well. Make sure that you get the complete scope of work in writing, do your homework, check their license, talk to a few references, and then make sure that you never pay the full amount up front.
What's the single most important piece of advice that you'd give to someone trying to help after a disaster?
I would say scammers move fast, but you don't have to. And if you remember one thing, it's this: pause and verify through official channels before you act. And you can always remember our stop reminder. That way, whether you're trying to help others or get help yourself, just slowing down and verifying who you're dealing with really can make all the difference.
And where can people learn more or report suspicious activity?
You can always visit us at usaa.com/scams. We have a lot of great advice and on scams and how to protect yourself. And then if you have been a victim, or even if you didn't lose money, Reporting the scam is also very important. It helps spread the word. And you can do that either with the Federal Trade Commission or you can visit the FBI site at ic3.gov.
Blythe Figarelli, thank you so much for the insight. Appreciate the knowledge.
Thank you for having me.
You bet. All right, 10:35. Quick break here at the news desk. We'll be right back on KFYR Plus.